So here's my video with the order of operations. Most of you were asking me to show this again. So let's do a lesson. This is what we did in class today. Order of operations. So let me revise with the words. We go with B, O, T, M, A, S. BODMAS, also called as PEDMAS, parenthesis, orders. So B stands for brackets or parenthesis. O is order or exponents. D for division. M for multiplication. A for addition, and S for subtraction. We follow this order, and we always go from left to right. So this is the conventions, people, we use to do the order of operations. Let's give a simple example. All right, example. Let me give you one. We start with 9 minus 12 plus 10. So task is to check for are there brackets or are there order or exponents. Now in my statement there are no brackets and there's no order or exponents. My next step to look for is are there any divisions followed by multiplication, and as you can see, no, there's addition and subtraction happening. Okay, now multiple ways to do these, but we start from the left to right. So starting with 9, starting with here, so this is the left side, right? Starting here, we work along to solve the equation. So we start with step 1. Okay, so just to show where to draw, I'm going to solve this set of numbers. Okay, so 9 take away 12. So it will be 9 minus 12, which is minus 3. 9 minus 12 is minus 3. And 10. Step 2. Solve this answer. Step 2. This will be minus 3 plus 10, which is equal to 7. Now, there's another way to solve this if you want to do addition first. So, 9 minus 12 plus 10. Okay, if I want to do addition first, I can go with negative 12 and a 10. Now, people had a doubt with where does this negative belong to? Now, whenever there is a negative sign before a number, that number becomes a negative 12. Okay, so this minus belongs to the 12. So we read it as 9 minus 12 plus 10. And this number is read as minus 12. So is this number read as plus 10. Okay, so you need to remember those important parts. Alright, so I can go step 1. So step 1. 9. Now minus 12 plus 10 is 9 minus 2, which is equal to 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. Which is the same answer here. So either way, you would get the same answer. Okay. We try another one. So I'm just doing a simple one. How would this work? Minus 13 minus 10, minus 1. Okay. Sorry, my laptop is playing up, so that's why the delay. Okay. Let's look at the operation. So it says that if there are brackets, open the brackets. If there are exponents in order, solve that before we do division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction in that order. All right. Now I can see there's a bracket here, right? So we need to open that first. Now, we've learned when two same signs appear. So the rule here is when two same signs appear, so there is a negative of a negative, it will give us to a positive. So I'm looking for these two negative numbers. So so rewriting these, step 1. Minus 13 minus 10. Now negative of negative 1 becomes plus 1. Hope you get that. So negative of negative 1 becomes plus 1. Now step 2. Since we do not have any divisions or multiplications, starting from our left side, solve as you go off to the right side. So minus 13 minus 10. Let me solve this part. That's my first step. Now, minus 13 minus 10 is minus 23 plus 1. So minus 13 minus 10 is minus 23. The plus 1 came down from the two negatives that were here, came down to that. That's equal to negative 22. Okay, I hope people get that. Another way to solve this equation would be, again, we start with minus 13 minus 10 minus 1. Solved, open that bracket, so step 1, minus 13 minus 10 plus 1. Now I can do the additions. So take these two numbers up. To get minus 10 plus 1, you can do the addition. Minus 10 plus 1, step 2, would become minus 13 minus 9. Minus 10, a 1 is minus 9, which is equal to negative 22. As you can see, both of these ways lead to the same answer. Okay.